inside.
Halløj,
When the temple was
konnichiwa.
active, the priest would rarely be seen in Dawnstar. They
Det er far.
live a solitary existence.
Vi havde lige
The temple's been abandoned for decades now.
en fejl.
Ironic, isn't it? A ruin within a ruin.
Og
There's a small shrine to Mara I established inside the tower's entry hall. I was hoping to seek spiritual guidance from her.
nu prøver vi så igen. Og se om vi kan gøre det uden fejl. Så og den her omgang her, så går han en helt anden vej op til tårnet. En lidt hurtigere vej, hvilket jo bare er dejligt. Så det var måske der i fejlen den lå. Det var den vej han gik. Så men vi får se, hvad der så sker den her omgang her. Sidst, der var det lige så snart, at vi tog vores sværd frem og begyndte at slå på isbjørnene, der står op ved indgangen. Så nu tager vi bare våbnene frem med det samme. Fed mace, han render rundt med ham, munken der. Og så lader vi være med at skyde på Horsa. Nej, det må du undskylde. Det var ikke med vilje, jeg vil slå dig. Og så kan du gå lidt hurtigere. Og hop, 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 hop. Det er så det tårn, vi skal op til. Det var det tårn, der havde isbjørnene. Deroppe skal vi kæmpe imod en Daedra, tror jeg. Og det bliver da også godt at få sluttet Dawnstars mareridt. Indtil videre ingen glitch, ingen fejl, så det er godt. Kun et godt tegn. Skal vi komme videre?
Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within. Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar. Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within. Years ago, this temple...
Were they successful?
Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they called the miasma, putting everyone to sleep.
Why is this dangerous if they're asleep?
I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate and they'll awaken, both orcs and priests alike. Once we get inside, all will become clear.
Jamen, så lad os gå indenfor. Dig først. Så vi vader måske direkte ind i en kampscene. Jeg håber bare, at præsten er over at slås imod hinanden. Så kan de få lov til det lidt.
Give me just a moment, and I'll have this open. Now I can show you the source of the nightmares. Over here. Behold the skull of corruption. The source of Dawnstar's woe. We must reach the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose.
Nej.
Lady Mara. Damn it! The priest must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released.
Looks difficult to breach.
Impossible, actually. I wonder. There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done.
You seem to know an awful lot about this place.
I suppose there's no point in concealing the truth any longer. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a priest of Vermina.
Why keep it a secret?
The orcs invaded the temple. I fled. I left my brothers and sisters here to die.
Yeah.
I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. And by her benevolence, I will right my wrongs.
Okay. Alright, I'm ready.
I still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on.
Yep. Så...
We mustn't tarry. The skull needs to be destroyed as soon as possible.
Jamen, så kom der.
It's just up here. Be careful. We're certain to find more of the awakening within.
Ja.
They mustn't stop.
They're still here. Stop them!
Men fed kjortel. Den nubber vi. Sådan.
This library used to be filled with arcane volumes. Now look at it. Almost everything's been burned. I hope the tome we need is still intact. Time for your fight. Rest. That's it. That's your pain, your black. barring any more interruptions, perhaps we're looking for a book of alchemical recipes called the Dream Stride. The tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere. If you'll check the shelves around the balcony, I'll check around the lower level. Yes, my son. What is it I can help you with?
Ta-da!
Yes, my son.
Found it.
Let me take a look. Mara be praised. There is a way past the barrier to the inner sanctum. It involves a recipe for a liquid known as Vermina's torpor.
Oh, is it some type of potion?
Yes. The torpor grants an ability the priests of Vermina called the Dream Stride, using dreams to travel distances in the real world.
That's amazing.
Quite amazing, yes. Alchemy and the blessings of a divine, distilled down into a ingestible liquid. Sadly, I have yet to see it function in person.
But you can now. I'm going to be a test subject then.
As a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. The torpor will only work for priests of Vermina.
Well, big surprise. Do you know where we can find
There is
this?
a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there, we should be able to locate a sample.
Go, go, go.
The laboratory adjoins the library. I'm hoping we'll find a sample of the torpor left undamaged.
Go.
Your final rest. Time for your final rest. Feel the benevolence of Mara. Wait! We're still under attack! What lady? Stop us! Oh!
Now that they've been dealt with, we need to find the torpor.
How will I know what it looks like?
It should be in a small bottle, very similar to a potion. I'll begin searching up here. The torpor should be in a tall bottle with dark liquid. If you find it, bring it to me.
Sådan. Vi søger lige færdig. Se om der er noget mere vi kan bruge.
Yet, my son, what is it I can help with? Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
Nej, jeg fandt den.
I'm relieved you discovered a bottle intact. This place looks as though it was ransacked by the orcs. So, I've taken us this far, but you need to guide us the rest of the way. Drink.
Here, now.
Dawnstar's fate rests in that tiny bottle. The longer we wait, the more damage Vermina could be doing to those poor people. I understand your hesitation, but I promise you that it works. Let's
The orcs have breached the inner sanctum, Brother Varen.
We must hold. We can't allow the skull to fall into their hands.
But no more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Then we have no choice. The miasma must be released.
The miasma? But brother...
We have no alternative. It's the will of Vermina.
And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to serve the will of Vermina?
I made my peace, I'm ready.
Then it's decided.
Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing stop you. Brother Thorin, we must remain here and guard this skull with our lives if necessary.
Agreed. To the death.
Then let it be done. Farewell, my brothers.
Okay.
Mara be praised. You vanished after drinking the torpor and materialized on the other side. I've never seen anything quite like it.
It was remarkable, as if I was really there.
How I envy you. I can only imagine the excitement of seeing history through the eyes of another. Sadly, I am resigned to just reading of its wonders through my research of the skull.
We can discuss this later. We need to proceed.
Indeed. My reverence for Vermina's machinations should not take precedence over our mission. My apologies. The inner sanctum lies ahead. We must reach the skull and put an end to Dawnstar's troubles. Lead on, my friend. Come. We must get to the skull and destroy it.
Indubitably.
For Dawnstar!
Wait,
You're mine.
This is your final hour. Wait. There, Thoric, you're alive. No thanks to you, Casimir. I no longer use that name. I'm Miranda, priest of Mara. You're a traitor. You left us to die and then ran before the miasma took you.
No, I was scared.
I wasn't ready to sleep. Enough of your lies. I can't allow you to destroy the skull, priest of Mara. Then you leave me no choice.
that's all you've got? Vermina, forgive me.
I knew Varen and Thoric. They were my friends. Is this punishment for my past? Is it Mara's will to torment me so?
We had no choice.
Yes, you're right. If they needed to die so that Dawnstar could live, then it was worth the price. It's time. The skull must be destroyed.
If you'll stand back, I'll perform the ritual granted to me by Lady Mara.
First, an incantation to remove the barrier.
Er det så nu, der kommer en Daedra?
I call upon you, Lady Mara. The skull hungers. It yearns for memories and leaves nightmares in its wake. Grant me the power to break through this barrier and to send the skull to the depths of oblivion.
He's deceiving you. When the ritual's complete, the skull will be free, and then Arender will turn on you. Quickly, kill him now. Kill him and claim the skull for your own. Vermina commands you.
Mm-hmm. Jeg leder lige efter The Skull of Corruption. Nice. En stav til at stjæle drømme. Og så ser den jo herlig ond ud. Men spørgsmålet er jo, om byen så kommer af med deres nightmares. Det tror jeg ikke. Men skidt pyt, vi har en kuglestav. Så til Riften med os. Vi kunne have valgt anderledes. Og syvende og sidst havde vi faktisk en amulet af Mara på. Så... Men her, Gud.
There are some that say the Dark Brotherhood is back and stronger than ever. That they've made Dawnstar their home. Tell me, am I wrong? Why take a chance?
Gemstones over here.
The gods have been saying things about you. That you're the one that... Well, they say the Dark Brotherhood...
Did you want something? I'm quite busy. Did you want something? I'm quite... busy.
For a dragon to attack Heinsgrove? Why? Why there? Is no place safe?
Did you want something? I'm quite busy.
It is our most favorite company.
If you're looking to settle in Riften, there's a house for sale, Honeyside. See the steward in the keep if you want it.
Did you want something? I'm quite busy.
Thanks again for the delivery to Markarth. What can I do for you?
Did you want something? I'm quite busy. Did you want something? I'm quite busy.
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
Yes?
Did you want something? I'm quite busy.
Nå. Jeg kan ikke stråle hende.
There's nothing like fishing on Lake Omri. You should try it sometime.
Did you want something? I'm quite busy. 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 Did you want something? I'm quite busy.
Ja, vi venter lige på, at hende vagten der går videre.
You have questions?
Nej.
Did you want something? I'm quite busy.
Hmm?
Did you want something? I'm quite busy. Did you want something? I'm quite busy.
Need something?
This what you want, huh? Damn you!
Nå, så han opdagede os. Men hende nede ved kajen, hun gjorde ikke.
I'm all ears. Someone there?
Mhm.
Just that. By order of the ark. Stop right there. I can make all your problems with the gods go away. But it'll cost you. What do you say? Done. Now, move along, before you get me in trouble. They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice. Shouted him apart.
Ja, det var nemt nok.
No, I could feel you laughing behind me. Because I did something not a soul in this blood-stained house of war has the backbone to do. Dared to speak my mind. I dared speak of the Empire and the lies that have been spread by Ulfric, the leader of the Stormcloaks. Now my mother stripped me of my heritage and incarcerated me here like a common criminal, and my brother has all but disowned me. Be wary what you say around here, friend. You'll find not all take kindly to insurrection. Ulfric only cares about one thing. Ulfric. He's ordained himself the future High King of Skyrim, and steps on anyone that gets in his way. He's begun a rebellion against those that wish to eradicate the worship of Talos, and uses it as his rallying cry. His cause may be true, but the man is a lie. All he holds in his heart is lust for the throne. All right then. Hands to yourself, sneak thief.
Vi stiller lige og venter et stykke tid, så vi kan snakke med stewardten, så vi kan få lov til at købe hus her i byen. Hvor stewardten nu ellers er.
Did we have an appointment? Excuse my disorganization, but I'm in the middle of some delicate experiments. Someone actually interested in what I'm doing. Amazing. Well, allow me to explain. My experimentation involves a magical construct and a reagent that will allow the construct to maintain a field of permanent harmonic energy.
Wow.
Aha! So, you're a student of theoretical applied harmonics.
Jeg er jo en part.
Putting aside Ralston's constant of universal inversion for a moment, how would you approach the problem? Draw the harmonic energy into the reagent, or allow it to generate its own field?
How about using calipers?
Calipers? That's utterly ridiculous. Maybe long ago you could just find calipers in every household across Tamriel, but not anymore. Hold on. You've given me a brilliant idea. Just as calipers hold materials in place, a soul siphon can hold magic fields in place. Genius! And I'm sure you've completely worked out how to counteract complete dimensional collapse, right?
Easy. It's 9.
Of course! 9 is the most basic of magical principles. Oh, how stupid of me. That completely takes care of all your basic problems: magicka burn, dimensional collapse, and thermic drift. You've done it! Now, if I can only remember what we were originally talking about.
You appear to need help getting organized.
Yes, I could use some help with that. An assistant, perhaps? No. Maybe a familiar. No, too messy. Well, at any rate, organization is not my strong suit. Not at all. I need as much help as I can get. In fact, if you could retrieve a few things for me, I could start on my next set of experiments.
What do you need me to get?
As you can imagine, I tend to forget things often. Leave things around. I really must learn to put these things away. What I need is my Dwemer stirring spoon, my orichalcum ingot, and my grand soul gem. In fact, I could use them immediately. Bring those items back to me, and I'll be happy to experiment on you. No, that isn't right. I'd be happy to reward you.
Point the way and I'll get them.
Excellent. I can't wait. Well, why are you still standing here? Oh, right. You need to know where they are. That would help. Okay. Now where did I put those spiders?
Og hvor er stewarden? Er du stewarden? Nej, du er Maven.
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason. Vald? Why would you want to help that idiot? He owes me a steep debt. In fact, he's lucky all I did was force him to work for Mercer. A few years back, I commissioned a unique quill from a good friend of mine in Winterhold. Vald was tasked with getting it here safely, and it ended up at the bottom of Lake Honrick. The wizards called it the Quill of Gemination, and demanded a tremendous amount of gold to have it made. If you can locate the quill and return it to me, something Vald was too stupid to do himself, I'll consider the debt satisfied. Don't tell me. Sibby and Louis Latruche? Well, Sibby is in jail, and Latruche is certainly welcome to try. My hired help is more than a match for him.
Actually, Latruche wants me to steal the horse.
Really? Now that is interesting. Then you should know that Louis and I have a certain history. Tell you what, go along with his plans for now. I'll keep an eye on you both, and when the time is right, I'll settle accounts with Louis.
Det skulle vist være det. Men hvor er den steward?
Hail, companion.
Welcome to Mistvale Keep.
I'd like to purchase 8,000 guld.
Splendid! There's a house available right now.
I'll take it.
Wonderful. Here is the key to your new home.
Sådan. I'd like to decorate
I'll be
my
glad
home.
to help you. There are many ways to improve your home, provided you have the coin. And of course, don't forget to consult your home decorate. Now, what would you like to purchase? Very well.
Bedroom furnitures.
Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Kitchen furnitures.
Well, I'll make the arrangements. The next time you visit your house, is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Children's bedroom.
Very well. I'll make the arrangement. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Garden.
Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Porch.
Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Alchemy lab.
Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Okay.
You're welcome in Riften, as long as you continue to obey our laws.
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
Hvad er med at sige til Maven?
I know who you are. Hail Sithis.
As Jarl
What
Lela's
in the
house
name
guard,
of oblivion
I would
do
ask
you
that you maintain
want?
respectable distance from her at all times.
I believe we're done.
Så lad os komme ned og se på det nye hus, vi lige har købt. Det koster også en god sum penge. La ba bum bum bum.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance? Oh, it's you. Come to extort more from me?
Og her er vores nye hjem. Der skal være en god have til med hønser. Det er jo fantastisk. Det er jo hyggeligt. Og med en god kælder til os. Ja. God. Den er her da. Jeg ved ikke lige, hvad den skal bruges til. Og med masser af alchemist-sager. Lækkert. Og et soveværelse. Og vigtigst af alt, en egen port ud til riften. Og en egen port ud til Skyrim. Så der er 2 porte, en til hver side, ind i byen og ud til Skyrim. Så det er jo perfekt. På den note vil jeg sige, at det er slut for i dag. Det har været hyggeligt lige at køre nogle quests igennem. Jeg troede faktisk, at jeg vil være færdig med Dark Brotherhood nu, men det viser sig, at det nok er nogle kontinuerlige quests, man kan tage. Og det giver god guld, så der er ikke nogen grund til ikke at gøre dem. Se. Direkte ud i Skyrim. Det var jo fantastisk. Bare at kunne hoppe direkte afsted der. Så jeg behøver ikke engang at løbe igennem byen for at kunne komme ud af huset. Jeg kan bare gå direkte ud. Det er jo rigtig godt. Så har jeg fået... Nu har vi 3 huse. Vi har Lakeview Manor. Vi har i Winterrun.
Now you're mine.
Found you. Somebody had it.
Someone do something, please. Someone do something. I'm staying out of this.
What are you doing?
Lad os se dem følge med op til jarlen. Dawnguard.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that. Ah, there you are. I was wondering when you'd visit us again. I've been informed by my steward that you've made quite an impression in the Rift. Several of our citizens, much like Miol, you've become champion of our hold, helping people with their... As the Jarl of Riften, I feel it's my duty to honor your selfless behavior by honoring you with the title Thane of Riften. You've already taken all the necessary steps in becoming eligible for the title. Therefore, all that remains is to bestow it upon you. I should be the one thanking you. You've solved more problems in the short time you've been here than anyone in my court has their entire careers. You've been a beacon of hope in these dark times for my people, and I will never forget it. Therefore, by my authority as Jarl, I pronounce you Thane of Riften, and award you all the benefits befitting your station. Congratulations.
Velbekomme. Jamen, det var det.
As Jarl Layla's houseguard, I would ask that you maintain a respectable distance from her at all times.
It's been brought to my attention that the poison, known as skooma, may be present in our city. What do you know of this?
I believe it to be a falsehood perpetrated by the Empire in order to weaken the citizens' confidence in your ability to rule.
Jeg er helt enig. Vi har ordnet skomaen.
Then there'll be no need to devote any resources to stopping it. Thank you, Anuriel. That will be all.
Men som sagt, det har været en fornøjelse at spille noget Skyrim i dag. Så på den note vil jeg sige arigato san, og vi ses i morgen til endnu en gang.